Namaste to all of you. Welcome to my channel. My name is Dhieyo, and let's get into the topic of discussion, the most famous depression. Now, we all know what depression looks like, we all know what it sounds like, we've seen people depressed, we've gone through it. There's enough topic of this depression all over the internet, there are books on it, doctors have called it an illness. I want to talk about why I say depression is good for you. Yeah, it can be good for you if you know the right knowledge behind it. So when you Google the word depression, it says when self-doubt slowly creeps into you and stays with you for a longer period of time, it causes depression. Now, how bad is self-doubt? Everyone says self-doubt, don't have self-doubt, don't listen to that inner voice, self-doubt that's stopping you from doing what you really want to do. Let's see how self-doubt, how really bad is self-doubt. Okay, so imagine this. Let's say you're going for a long drive, a long adventurous drive. Okay, you've announced it to the world that you're leaving from point A and you're going to your destination. Everyone's cheering you up. You start your journey and the road is really smooth, the weather is nice, the scenery is beautiful, the mountains are green. But somewhere further down the road starts to get a little bumpy, the mountains aren't green anymore, the weather is really hot, and you start to slow down. Self-doubt. Should I be going to my destination? Is that really what my destination is? And eventually, after you keep slowing down and the self-doubt keeps creeping in, you come to a stop. That stop is depression. Now you're sitting in your car, you're sulking, you're thinking whether I really want to go there. Should I have taken the right turn over there? Do I take a U-turn? Do I go back? Just then you have a bunch of people who come driving by who are heading to their own destination. They come and they fill you up with these steroid-filled words. Be positive, stay positive, have patience, you can do it, we believe in you, we've done it, that person's done it, this person has done it, go for it. And there you're all pumped up with these steroid-inflected words. And you're back on your journey. Again, the mountain is green, the roses are red, the grass is green. Further down the line, again, Mr. Self-Doubt starts creeping in. Should I be going to that place? Am I really enjoying this drive? Do I really want to do this? And eventually come to a stop. That's depression again. Should I take that right turn? Do I take a U-turn? Do I really want to go over there? And the same people are back. There are different people along with them now. This time they're showing you videos of how depression is, how bad it is, and you need to get out of it. They're distracting you. They're making you touch your toes in the name of yoga. They're making you bend backwards in the name of yoga. They're making you do a lot of breathing exercises. They just don't want you to be depressed. Okay, now this keeps going on for some time, this on and off, you're again and again in depression, that self-doubt keeps creeping in and you're depressed. Eventually at some point you reach your destination, but it's not your destination anymore. It's just a destination for you, but people are cheering you up that you've reached your destination, you're successful, but there's just that joy, that smile of being at your own destination is not there. This is when you start asking yourself, should I have listened to that self-doubt? That this path is not your path. Take that right turn. There's something better over there. It's okay if you've announced it to the world that is your destination, that is where you're heading. Are you just going there because now you've announced it to the world and the world is pepping you up that you need to be over there? So this is what basically depression is, self-doubt is. You've reached a destination, you're confused, you're ignoring that self-doubt. Now let's talk about that self-doubt. What is that self-doubt? If you put yourself out of this journey and see yourself in the real life journey, you've announced to the world you want to become a musician. Somewhere down the line, there are a lot of delays and everything that is making you feel that, okay, I probably want to be a software engineer. But then you've got all these other people who've come and they've told you, no, don't be depressed, depression is good for you, it's bad for you, get out of it. They're distracting you from making a decision. That depression is an opportunity that you're getting to decide whether you really want to do that thing that you've stepped out to do, or there's something better for you. Now what is that self-doubt? What is that self-doubt that's coming in your mind again and again? That's nothing but telepathic guidance from your angels, from your guides, who have a higher perspective of watching you from up there, looking down at you, seeing your path, that no, you fool, you're going the wrong direction, you need to take a right turn. Take a U-turn back. So that is what that self-doubt is. Those are telepathic messages. All our intuition, our light bulb moments, our self-doubts are all guidance coming from your angels, your guides. Their only job is to help you out. They're telling you you're in the wrong path, just go back, there's something else better for you. You may reach to the destination that you've decided you could be successful, but are you going to be happy at that? Are you going to see peacefully? No, you won't. So this is what depression is basically giving you an opportunity. Any emotion that the Almighty, Shiva, God, call them what you want, has given us, there's a reason behind it. But what has happened in time, people want to make money out of it. They've not shared this information that, okay, make use of this depression. They're cashing onto it, they're making money out of it. Medical science calls it an illness. There's so many medicines, books, YouTube videos, there are ashrams made for this where people are going just to get rid of their depression. But you need to make use of it. That's the key behind it. It's an opportunity. Would you want to get rid of that opportunity? No, right? But it's not the people's fault who are pepping you up, because they too don't have this knowledge. But now when you have this knowledge that, yeah, I can make use of this depression, so share this knowledge with those people also. Share this knowledge with somebody who's going through this phase. Tell them that, okay, make use of this. Now, does it have to be so painful, physically painful, mentally painful to be going through depression? Now, if you go to see what happens during depression, you stop eating, you prefer staying in the dark, you've locked yourself in a room. Everyone knows what those emotions are. But then if you go to see, when you see an artist at work, when you see a painter painting, when you see a writer writing, when you see a sculptor sculpting something, a carpenter carves something, do you see them smiling? No, they're so engrossed with it. A writer is so engrossed writing, the painter is so engrossed painting. But at that time, you're calling it, oh, they're so into their art, they're creating something. It's like meditation. They're not feeling hungry at that time. They don't want to go out and stand in the sunlight. They don't want to go out for movies. They just want to be in there. The difference is you're seeing them do that. You're seeing them create their art. But in depression, you're creating something in here. You're creating your own path. You're carving your own path. You're painting your own future, which people are not seeing it. So when you see somebody sulking over there, you don't have to go and sulk with that person. You don't have to distract them from it. You be happy. Somebody is not hungry, don't go say, okay, if you're not going to eat your food, I will not eat my food. No, you go eat your food. Let the other person see that you're happy. You let that person create what is happening over here. So share this knowledge. Share this knowledge with people who are going through depression, especially during this COVID time. A lot of people are going through depression, because when this knowledge is not there, is when depression is becoming dangerous. And like I said in my previous video, this word depression now is your enemy. Because of the upbringing we have with this word, the programming we've been going through with this word, so change this word depression into a better word. Call it whatever you want. I call it my chill out time, and I chill out a lot. I've chilled out so much that I thought in some time I'll probably turn into ice. That's how much I've chilled out, but I have no regrets, because something nice has come out of it. 10 days a person could be in depression, but the 11th day when they get out of it, there'll be something new, understanding they will have about themselves, their path, their journey, whether they want to be in this relationship that they are in or not. Don't tell them, yeah, work on it, have a baby, it'll happen. No, let that person decide whether is this the path I should be on. Don't curse the path of the person. Don't blame your job or your career that why is this not happening with me, why is it, should I be on this path, is the question you need to ask yourself when you're depressed. So don't divert people's mind from it. Don't blame people for it because they don't have that knowledge. Don't blame the person going through that depression because they don't have that knowledge. But now that you have this knowledge, spread this knowledge for people to understand what is happening. Yes, it is painful when you see people go through it and all, but then creation is painful. Your existence on this earth, your mother went through a lot of pain to bring you over here. But the result is great, right? She's got a son, she's got a daughter, everything's good. So creation is a little painful, but then everything in life related with creation is a little painful. Okay, so please share this knowledge with people, make use of it, help other people out with this. If you like this video, give it a like, subscribe to my channel. My next video I'm going to be talking about this one word mantra given by Shiva that can manifest anything you want. Yes, it's just a one word mantra. So till then, stay tuned and have a good life. Namaste.